We know that it's important for kids to play when they're in preschool, but how can we incorporate play intentionally into our homeschool and create a homeschool that is based on play? In this video, I want to share some thoughts about how you can encourage your preschooler to play as a part of their homeschool. So please hit like on this video and subscribe to the channel so that you get notified whenever a new video is released. So it's really important to incorporate play into our homeschool because preschoolers often learn the best through play. And so it's important to make sure that we include a lot of time for play in our homeschool. The great news is that homeschooling preschool usually does not take as long as it would take if your child was spending an entire day in a preschool classroom. And so they will have lots of time for independent free play at the end of their homeschool time. But playing with our kids is also a great way to have lots of teachable moments. And so we can help to use their playtime intentionally as a part of their homeschool day as well. Instead of having a formal lesson on colors, for example, you might consider asking your child what color their toys are while you play together. So these kinds of intentional questions while your child is playing can be a really great way to teach your child and to help them learn these concepts. You could also play a game where you're hunting for different colors in your house. So there are lots of different ways to incorporate color and to encourage your child to learn even while they are playing. Another way that you can help your child is to be really intentional about the educational toys that you have in your house. You want to make sure that your child has access to fun toys that specifically reinforce the concepts that you're studying. So you might look for a puzzle that your child can do that is themed based on what you're studying. So if you're studying space, you might grab a giant floor puzzle of the planets, for example, and help your child learn the names of the planets as they are assembling the puzzle. Or if you're working on fine motor skills, you want to make sure that your child has access to blocks to stack and Play-Doh to squish and all of those things that will help build those fine motor muscles. Play-Doh is actually a really great way to build fine motor muscles because it requires some hand strength to be able to roll out the dough and to squish it to make the shapes. And so it's a really fun way to build those muscles. Kids can learn a lot through play when you have the right toys for them to play with. And then once you get those toys, you want to just put them out throughout your house and give your child the option to be able to find them and play with them as they're interested in them. This concept is called strewing, and I made another video that goes into more depth about how to do it. So I will link that video in the description to this one. So hopefully this gave you some things to think about when it comes to incorporating play into your homeschool. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe and answer in the comments. How do you incorporate play into your homeschool?